Alright, here we go. Back in the shared screen rack.
Inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be Saints taking on the Buffalo Bills. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. These guys have won 2 straight since dropping the opener a few weeks back. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Who gets ball first? We do.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still...
This is football for anyone who doesn't know. Welcome in, everyone. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Rain will be playing multiple games today, so make sure you stay tuned. American football.
At the 32-yard line. They'll run it again with Barkley. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers down.
First down.
Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley.
Make sure you join the Discord for updates on streams and to talk with the streamer. Discord, https://discord.gg/TKCTTC.
First.
Welcome in, chat.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
No touch that. No touch that. 180, 180. No touch.
A first down carry for Barkley. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Bills had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from the...
That's a fumble.
It's loose, pumped out, and this is picked up by the Saints. And without a doubt,
that better be.
That opening drive unfolded.
This better be a booth review.
They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back.
He
to
was
the
down before it fell out.
A little bit.
So here come the Saints now for their first drive.
There's
They'll
no
be
way.
led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And talk about someone who has absolutely lived up to his scouting report.
Yeah, boot review.
When we evaluated him coming out of school, everyone salivated over his big arm. He absolutely has a cannon.
Please tell me he was down.
Staff, they're not going to be afraid, even in his rookie year, to let him air it out downfield and find out what he absolutely can do.
We do got the ball back.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Hey, let's go. Go Silver, ready? Crowd left, Yeti. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility.
Go Saquon.
And they preached all week.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And
the first points on the board.
First here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
All right, let's give the Saints the ball.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Who's their QB?
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Huh?
Looking to put a drive together. Off the bootleg, Shuck with it. There's Chris Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him off past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45
Boogers.
before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
Hey.
line.
Get the QB.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it.
You got that in?
Touchdown, New Orleans!
I just hit him.
Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
There you go.
That should give him a
Good
start.
yardage.
He's across the 40 to the 43. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who one side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Demario Davis there on the stop. Now 2nd and 5.
Wiener.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to take this
3rd and 1, Barkley.
Into Saints territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
We'll punt it.
Brings up 4th down. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed.
Huh?
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
So you're going to play the trumpet?
No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Babe.
On play action, Shuck. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26.
I'm not playing the trumpet.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the fake. Now Shuck's going to throw.
You better catch that.
Fly for Cooks.
He caught that fucking shit.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon
What in the
Cooks,
fuck?
69 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And able to get this
Boobies.
across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard
Trap.
line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get
Why would
so
you
sour
drop
during
it,
this
you
series,
fucking
but what would
retard?
be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
No touch. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run.
What are you doing, Hurts?
They couldn't hook up
Fuck.
on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
If I lose this game, holy boobies. I'm gonna have to lock in.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
63, 63, 63.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike.
Are you kidding me?
This is going to be intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with it and try to get him settled.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A give to Camaro running right. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle.
Get him. Fuck.
Run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, and able to do so on that play.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Oh, look at the juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
How did we go back?
Where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts.
I can't go anywhere.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
Like, my O-line can't block for shit.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to. And now Kellen Moore not thrilled with that last call.
Booth
and
review.
Out comes a red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say,
yes,
watching
those feet are in.
time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the...
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
63, 63, 63.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
This game is so much pain right now.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Why didn't this clock stop?
The 33-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Ready, set. No touch.
Now back to throw.
What are you doing? Fuck.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different
Man.
ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
No touch.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
You dropped the fucking ball, you stupid. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna lose my shit.
But it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Please tell me how you're dropping
but the way
the
this
fucking
game has
pass.
gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
I can't play.
He thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
We lost severely again.
And they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
No touch, set. On anyone, huh? Man. Man. No touch.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
You dropped it, you fucking idiot.
It's incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Play fake, Shuck.
Like,
Little short pass here to Hill. Big strides, look at him go. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line.
Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill taking it in. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And a point after, good by Groupie. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
I'm not playing for this team next year.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here. Right,
Like, where's unnecessary roughness on that fucking hit?
the Bills offense back out onto the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Why'd everyone get so
the big
quiet?
play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Good. Hey, 73, on anyone. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
1st and goal.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
No touch.
They'll try and run forward Barkley.
Come on.
And
The
there
defense,
is nowhere for him to
not the
come
defense,
back
the
as
O-line
he's
does not know how to
taken
get out of
down
my
in the
fucking
backfield.
way. Holy
That's
shit.
Mario Davis navigating his way into the backfield.
You guys
for a
need to
tackle
fucking
for
move.
loss.
13-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Hey, 73. No touch.
They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able
Fuck
to get
you.
this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
No touch. No touch.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their
I'm
backs to
gonna
the goal
lose.
line, turned up the pressure,
Like
that's going to
fucking
lead to a
shit.
4th down. Well played.
Great.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself.
That
And
wasn't
it's
in.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. They kept it in the air on 4th, Charles. They ran on 1st and 2nd down, tried it through the air on 3rd and 4th. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How
They're
about
not
the
in.
hands? How's the ball possessed?
There's no
while
way.
The feet are hopefully
See?
getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Getting
Please,
set for their
defense,
next drive, the
learn
New
how to do
Orleans
something.
offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Like,
You can
where
never
is the
have
hit
enough
stick,
points with the
dude?
high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
13-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Sam Darnold on target here to Jackson Smith and Jigba. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Seahawks get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the third-year man, Bryce Young. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Panthers with the lead at the half. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Now the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter.
If they score, that's game.
CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense.
This is
the
game.
Coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed.
Like, why am I the only one putting in the work?
He finds his man Johnson.
What the fuck?
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal.
To throw is Shuck. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Kamara. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Chuck on third and goal. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Blake Grupe for the Saints field goal.
And his kick here is good.
We're going to lose.
And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult.
Let's not play scared, Hurts.
Here's the
Holy shit.
Offense now as they get set to take over here. Looking to put a drive together.
No touch it. 180. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. No touch it. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Yep.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now.
I'm proud to quit this game.
Completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Third down, Shuck from the gun. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
We lost.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3 and out.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even
As soon as
further.
bye week comes, I'm off this
So they
team.
got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3
I've never
out of it.
seen a team
And I like
play
what you
like
said right
shit
there, that defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow
like
of their
this.
own end zone.
Like, how do you
Goalpost right
throw a
behind them.
simple
They
pass
had
to an
make sure they didn't give
interception,
up the
bro?
6. And boy, they came through in a
Please,
big
tell me.
way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got
On
to
the same
move
play,
ball
dumbass.
a little bit fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
32-yard line.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Wide open receiver complete. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And all the way to
Fuck
the
you,
2-yard
playing rough,
line
you stupid
before
bitch.
crossing over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley
In.
will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Alvin Kamara.
All right, come on, gentlemen.
Set to start their next drive. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. Here's Shuck.
Sacked his ass.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Let's go.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Sacked again, bitch.
He's going to go down again. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
Now the defense wants to lock in.
Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Well, the home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work.
Yes.
He was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in
Throw
the
that out.
third quarter.
Don't take the
Took
sack.
a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
No touch that. And it's there. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
Please say his feet were in. His feet were in.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
They're both reviewing it.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those
Ricky, why are
feet
you on
in
mute?
bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say,
Those feet
watching
were
it
in.
in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of
Yeah, it was in.
replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
No touch that. Anyway, you won't know. No touch that. No touch.
Back to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, Silver. No touch that. Trimmer.
Throwing is Hurts.
Dude, catch the fucking ball, dumbass.
But he missed him, and it's incomplete. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. He'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now Hurts. He's going to do it himself.
Catch that. In.
This is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Hurts will throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tag.
All right, we got to hold this defense.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
What the fuck?
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when
give the pressure, give the pressure.
Well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
We got to think of something for this fourth quarter.
Front to boot. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Back now in Buffalo. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. Now a first down.
Get the tackle.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run it again with Kamara.
Are you kidding me?
And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
Can we please injure Camaro?
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Nope, nope.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Throwing, Shuck.
Nice. Nice.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We definitely lost now, babe.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Like, how are these? How is? I don't know. I want to know how this team is winning.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A little juke. A second juke. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Great, set. Out.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Why didn't the clock stop?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills.
Saquon, if you fuck this up, I swear.
Here in the fourth.
That's intercepted.
He's intercepted, his third of the game. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run team, in this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Saints to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, shot.
God.
Into space at the 45.
Dang, man.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Why can we not stop them?
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
We lost, pretty lady.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Shuck.
Yep, there it
Over
goes.
the middle and complete to Shaheed. Down to the 10. Touchdown.
Like, what the fuck is this?
A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is up to 15 now.
I've never seen a game be played like this.
And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Bills offense.
I cannot keep losing if I play the next game.
The Bills come
If that
to the line to
happens,
start their next drive.
there's a
And
problem.
this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful.
Yep, we lost.
This is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working.
We ain't never making it.
1st and 10 now from the 33. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 3.
We ain't never winning, baby.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ricky, are you even here?
To throw now, Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. And he is
Well, what are you doing?
Saints 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he can't quite get there.
All right, I'm going to let him get it.
The 1. 141 yards.
Let's just call this game.
His sensational afternoon continues.
A controller first.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
I'm trading Jalen. Jalen fucking sucks on the Bills.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Alright, well, since we lost,
The Bills
I'm just gonna fuck around now.
wide receiver getting set for this next possession. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Like, that would have been an easy catch right there. But he didn't catch it.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And
Really?
Almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll fire deep, looking for more. Touchdown, Bills. Elijah Moore, 68 yards. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play call.
Like, what?
Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that
Like,
type
now
of
they're
field
just,
position,
what are they
to
doing?
their opponent.
Madden did something wrong. Because there's no way the Saints are this good this year.
They come up on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Like, no way the Saints are good this year.
Continuing to run, they'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
And here's Kamara on the read option. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Saints on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. They'll throw. Here's Shuck toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Elijah Moore with now 2.
How is Elijah Moore faster than me?
And the Bills get a bit closer. They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over
I could tie this game if I do it right.
game.
I promise you that.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. To throw is shot.
He caught that? What? I had that block. I had that block. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's cheap as fuck. That's
caught. And he will get into
I had that block.
The lead up to 3 scores. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
I had the block. Like, what the fuck happened?
As it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Elijah Moore.
I can't call any more timeouts after that.
With 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bills
We
are
lost.
able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They look to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7.
62. Bills 53.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Yep, they got it.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
We lost
They
it.
knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that
He's
one,
kneeling it.
That done, slim
That's why.
and none. And I do
We
believe
lost.
We saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9.
There goes game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably,
I'm using the bathroom.
On fire in this ball game.
After this.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New Orleans,
There's your score.
they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home.